Hello everyone. So I woke up this morning to see that Ukraine has shot down another A-50 AWACS aircraft. This time we have video footage of it being hit and then falling out of the sky, and then also footage of it burning on the ground. I suppose this time the shills who typically claim that it never happened will try and say it was CGI or something like that. So the video playing now shows the A-50 popping flares as it flies along, before eventually getting hit by the missile and dropping out of the sky. So the A-50's radar did detect that it was about to be intercepted, but it could clearly do nothing about it. This is a massive loss for Russia and is the second A-50 shot down this year. Technically, they had 14 airframes, but at the start of the war, just 3 were said to be remaining. One is now nestled at the bottom of the Sea of Azov, and this one is now doing an impression of a Russian tank. So, there's just one that is serviceable now. This is important, as Russia uses these to not only track and monitor airborne threats of Ukraine, such as aircraft and missile launchers, but late last year, Russia also reportedly started using them in conjunction with S-300 and S-400 SAM systems to increase the detection and interception range, and reportedly hit Ukrainian aircraft way further back than they were doing. Of course, Russia, in their typical manner, spouted some twaddle, I believe giving unbelievable numbers of 25 Ukrainian aircraft shot down in 5 days using that tactic. Nonsense, of course. But it is possible that Russia did manage to have some success using it. There were a few Ukrainian aircraft shot down, confirmed by Ukraine, which may have been hit, using this tactic of using the A-50s working alongside S-300 and S-400. As a Brucey bonus, the A-50 is no longer in production too. So, one more to go until the type is extinct. Russia may have to start a captive breeding program to protect it. And here, playing now, some video footage from the village of Trudovaya Armenia, village in the Krasnodar region of Russia. This is approximately 210 kilometers from the front lines. I'll show where this is later and also look at what destroyed the A-50. I'm now going to play a clearer video of the incident without me talking and the original sound. Afterwards, I'll have a look at the location.
Ну, подожди. Неплохо, да? Ну, вроде все.
Это вот, это рядом, да. Нет, с Латвией мы проехали. Фу, воняет как. Охуеть. Такое прям пламя, прям вон как. Сейчас посадку переедем, будет вообще видно. Обалдеть. Обалдеть. Прям так хорошо горит.
Запах слышишь? Даже в машине.
Так он дальше, типа, офигеть. Макс, там
Что
что-то
это?
еще летит, Макс. Ёб твою мать.
Что это такое?
So the A-50 looked to be desperately trying to avoid the missile, appearing to pop flares before being hit and crashing. Here's where it came down, in Krasnodar region. This is about 210 kilometers from the front lines. So this is a exceptionally long-range interception. I believe it may be the longest range interception we've seen in the war so far. So, what shot it down? Of course, I first thought Patriot had added another notch on its bedpost, but as you can see here, it's actually out of range of Patriot. So I had a look online, and Ukrainian sources are reporting it as being a modified S-200 SAM system, shown here. These entered service in the late 1960s, and we have confirmation that Ukraine is using them, and we've seen videos of them being used in a ground-to-ground role to target Crimea. These do have a 300-kilometer range, so they can reach Krasnodar. So I wonder if this may be part of a Franken SAM system that we've heard about, where Soviet SAM systems are sort of combined with Patriot. So maybe Patriot radars and guidance and that sort of thing, using the S-200 missile with its increased range. If that's the case, then it was a clear success. And again, a massive loss for Russia here, leaving just one A-50 in service. Here is an example image of an A-50. So it's a airborne early warning and control aircraft based on the Il-76 transporter, basically the Russian equivalent of the E-3 Sentry. These were introduced in 1985 and they cost around $150 million each. As mentioned, the type isn't under construction anymore, so the ones lost can't be produced again. Around 40 were produced, with Russia having 15 airframes remaining at the start of the war, but reports say that just 3 of those were actually serviceable and operational. One was destroyed, remember, and now this one, leaving 1 remaining. So, this is going to impact Russia hard, leaving just 1 A-50. It is possible that the other airframes we have can be repaired and that sort of thing and put into service. We are going to have to wait and see. And also, you may remember an A-50 in Belarus was hit by a drone detonating on top of a radar. We don't know how badly that one was damaged and if that one has been repaired. So it is possible if that damage couldn't be repaired, but we may be seeing now all of the A-50 airframes out of action completely. We are going to have to wait and see if we get any more A-50 flights. The damage caused for the Belarus one didn't look too severe. The airframe did manage to fly back to Russia, but if the radar couldn't be repaired, it's effectively useless anyway. So, again, we're going to have to wait and see. Finally, we have another Brucey bonus. Russian Telegram pages are reporting that a Su-34 disappeared from radar shortly after attacking Ukrainian positions yesterday. From what I can tell so far at the time of recording, Ukraine hasn't confirmed this yet, but it is looking likely that we can add another Su-34 to the tally. So that makes it, I believe, 6 Su-34s destroyed in under 10 days. Also, some Su-35s, and now the big daddy, the A-50. So Ukraine's SAM systems are having a lot of success lately. So that's it for this video. Hope you found it interesting. If so, please click like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thanks so much and take care, everybody.